everyone, welcome to the Academy. This is Taylor again. Today we've got a great training on a little bit of nail art. This was a personal request from a lot of you users out there. You wanted to know how to integrate simple nail art to your Gelous technique. So today we'll be talking about that. I have a few different things for you guys today. I'm really excited. I have a new mic, so if the sound is good, you guys let me know if you see a difference. And I've got new lighting also, so a lot of improvements. So the picture here you have on the screen is nail art using the Gelous brand, and the color here was the powder pink. Powder pink was the color used to make this nail art. It's a new color in the Color Effects collection that came out this summer. And a lot of people have a hard time visualizing how to work with this color because it's a very, how can I say, it's very close to white. So a lot of nail techs, they kind of hesitate. They don't know how to really integrate it with their customers because it's really close to white, but if you compare it to white, it does have a pinkish, slight pinkish look to it. And it's great to integrate nail art with. So for this webinar, I had striping tape, and I also had working with Swarovski stones, and I made a little display of the stones using again this color because I want you guys to be able to, when you purchase colors, be able to use them, and I give you a few ideas on it. But unfortunately, because of the length of this webinar, we're not going to be seeing the stones today. They will be done in a second webinar because we don't want this to be too long. So we're trying to shorten them. So why I chose this nail art is very easy because this is a beginner class, if you want. It's for those nail techs that don't really do nail art, but when their customers ask them for things, they don't really feel comfortable with it. They'd like to suggest things, but they don't have enough knowledge, product knowledge. They don't know when exactly to integrate it. So this is a really simple nail art you can integrate with your customers during Christmas time or just all year round. It really fits well. Striping tape is great because it comes in numerous colors. I've chosen silver here to go with this color, but there's gold, there's iridescent ones. So there's many different types of striping tapes, and you really can go crazy here. There's no limit with striping tape. So this very simple nail art is just easy, just showing you how to integrate it, and then after that, it's wide open. You guys can decide what you want to do with it. Okay. So we're gonna have a little look at the course outline. I'm sorry if I look sideways. It's because I do work with multiple screens. Okay, so here it is. So this training obviously is for people that are starting out with nail art because it's very simple. If you guys keep looking at this YouTube channel and this webinar, you'll notice that we will be integrating harder, more complicated nail art as we go. But we want to start out with something very simple. So we have the Fanair company presentation just to let you know about who is Fanair, and so that you know that Fanair is associated to the Gelous brand. It's the holding house and of Gelous and other brands. We do have two new brands coming out recently. We have H&S. H&S is a hands and nail specialist. So anything that has to do with the care of your nails and hands, H&S manufactures those products. So we'll be talking about that maybe in another webinar. For now, also, we do also have the EXO brand that's coming out really soon. It's going to be exciting, so look for those great videos. So Fanair Cosmetiques, we're going to be talking a little bit about what they do and what they're all about. We're going to talk about the Gelous line, obviously, because it's important to understand the ABCs of the Gelous products to be able to integrate nail art into it. And the Gelous products are really really easy to integrate nail art. It's really fantastic because of the fluidity and the clarity of the product too. If you have products that are kind of milky, it's hard to integrate nail art, but Gelous are all clear, so it's great. There's going to be a small video also about how to use the striping tape. I've put together a small video. There's going to be tips and tricks. And the question period for today, we will skip it because unfortunately this being very, very simple, there shouldn't be any questions. But if you do have questions, you can still ask them. So that's why it's still part of this, this course outline. Feel free to ask them. I do have my assistant with me here, Nikki, which reads all the questions and can respond to them. So feel free to ask for any questions. All right. I'm just going to close this down. And I'm going to take you guys to, I've uploaded this video.
So once this nail is fully prepped, it's been filed down. It's actually a refill. The product has been filed down, everything's been brushed down, all the dust particles have been removed, and it's been in with the 99% alcohol to make sure we dehydrate that nail bed. The first product we'll be using is my Flexi gel. I will be also using a number 6 Velocity brush. This is one of our newest products. So once this nail is fully prepped, it's been filed down, it's actually a refill. The product has been filed down, everything's been brushed down, all the dust particles have been removed, and it's been in with the 99% alcohol to make sure we dehydrate that nail bed. The first product we'll be using is my Flexi gel. I will be also using a number 6 Velocity brush. This is one of our newest products. So remember, the Flexi layer is acting like a bonding base. All right, we're going to go for a 30-second cure. Next product will be the Sculpt Axe. Wipe this brush down, lint free. With towels. All right. We're going to apply the sculpting paper. Pre-shape the sculpting paper, slide it right underneath that nail. Pinch it. I'm going to make it a little lower because notice how her nail has that arch, and I want to be able to respect that because when you get a lot of length, it's really important to follow the shape of your customer's nail. If I was sculpting a short nail, it wouldn't be so important, but as you get length, you want to continue the natural movement of her nail. So notice how it's very curved. So I want to make sure that that stiletto is going to be very curved. Okay, so we're going to scoop up some sculpting gel, and we're just going to drop it in the middle and swish from one side all the way to the tip to the other side. Make sure you get that corner. You have to be quite fast at this step to make sure that the product doesn't run. Okay, there we go. 30-second cure. The second step with the sculpting gel will be to apply a full layer on top of the entire nail, linking her nail plate and the sculpted tip. She should be feeling a little bit of heat underneath that lamp, which is completely normal. Alright, I think we're ready. Okay, so here's the layer now that's going to join her nail plate and my extended tip. Now we're going to add a little gulp of sculpt X gel right into the stress zone right here to make sure that that nail is nice and strong. Right? It's very hot in here today. I'm going to remove the sculpting paper. And we're going to cure upside down for another additional 10 seconds. We'll start off with the sides. And then we're going to shape the top. Make sure there's no imperfections. Notice where there's some areas where it hasn't been filed, which is normal. It's indicating that there's a little hole, like a little maybe crater where there's no product, which is fine because we're filing all of this down. Nail art always looks better on longer nails. Especially when using the striper tape. If you want to have enough room to actually put the striping tape, you need to have a decent length. We're going to round this tip off a little bit. Alright, once this nail has been properly filed down, now we're ready for the color application. The color that's been chosen for this nail art is number 49 in the Color Effects Lilac Pastel. I'm going to stir this color gel to make sure that I get all the pigments. Working with pastels can be a little tricky. Alright, so we're going to go for a 30-second cure. Okay, we're going to go for a second coat. I think that color's pretty covering. Let's go for another 30-second cure. Okay, so I'm going to wipe this contour brush down with my lint-free towels just to get most of the product out. Alright, so I'm going to be using silver because I think this is a nice color to go with the lilac. And I'm going to be cutting off this part here that's dried out because this deco tape is self-adhesive. So this part here is no more good. So I'm going to be using the silk wrap scissors because they work great for this. So I'm just going to lift a piece of it here. Tape out. We're going to be ready to do the application. Okay, so right here. So try as much as possible to cut the pieces not too close to the cuticle area because we can't get product there anyways to seal it. So make sure that the band stays on the color only. Even if it doesn't go all the way back there, it's not important. No one will see that. So if you want to get a close-up shot, I'm staying onto the color, and especially here, look onto the cuticle area. I didn't go all the way, because if you do, you'll get lifting there. All right, let's go for a second stripe. Use a good silk scissor, like a quality one that has a very thin mouth here, because if it's too fat, you won't be able to get into those little creases. All right. Make sure it's pressed down. And we're going to cover that up with our nail armor. So using the nail armor, we're going to seal everything off. This is going to protect your nail art. See how easy and simple this nail art was, and how fast it is. So very easy to integrate. Okay, we're going to go for a 2-minute cure, because this is our last and final coat. Alright, so I'm going to put the timer on this machine here just to make sure that we have a 2-minute cure, because the nail armor is related, and the curing time is related to the shine. So it's very important that you do your 2 minutes. So we're going to wipe down the sticky residue with the 99% alcohol. Okay. We can reshape also. Color, if you like. Don't forget that the Gelous products don't need to be sealed. There's no such thing as sealing the tip, the free edge, because the product has great adherence. So, what's also nice about Miracle Oil is that it has this cute little pipette here, which allows you to apply the product to the customer without actually touching her skin, which is great. Here's another lemon-free towel to remove the excess of the oil. And there you go.
All right. Well, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There we go. Not part of this training. Maybe if I get invited somewhere warm, maybe we can play that. I want to talk about a few things. In the video that you saw, the lilac color was being used because we try to avoid using seasonal colors, so that if you guys want to purchase them, they're available for you, because the seasonals are they're kind of a one-shot deal. So if you can purchase them when they come out, you need to buy them as fast as you can, because they're limited quantities and then they're gone. So as of today, there is still powder pink available, but somebody watching this video down the line, and 2 years from now, it will not be available. So that's why we've chosen to use the lilac color, which is part of the classic Color Effects collection. I also wanted to talk about a little bit about shaping. So notice how this nail was shaped as a stiletto. So have fun with the shapes, because this is what's great with the Gelous products, is that you can sculpt any great shape. So if you want to have more training on sculpting, I wanted to give you guys a little heads up. We are going to be doing for Nails Magazine a step-by-step on a reconstruction of a toenail. So this model that we'll be doing actually has a condition that she was born with, where she has no toenails. So we're going to be doing a step-by-step in Nail Magazine, but also it will be filmed, so we will be able to show you guys this in a webinar training. So look out for that. It's going to be a toenail reconstruction. So it's going to be great. And we're going to try to publish at least once a week, so that you guys have something to look at on a regular basis. We're going to try to be a little more a little more present on the YouTube channel. So look out for that. I wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek at H&S. This is it, Miracle Oil. So look out for that. It will be on our website. And for all those new users, new Gelous users, or some nail techs out there that are viewing this and don't know anything about the Gelous brand and would like to try it, we do have a free sample campaign going on till the month of September. So if you go on our website, which is www.fanaircosmetics.com, you can order your free sample. There is a shipping charge though, I think it's $15, and you can get to try the products. And there also are webinars that are already published on YouTube on how to use and how to get started with the products. So order your samples, and maybe a natural nail enhancement would probably be a great start if you're a beginner technician. You want to start with that. Don't try sculpting anything. It's good to know that those possibilities are out there, that you can sculpt and you can do all these amazing things. And you can do a lot of nail art that's a little more complicated, and we will be showing some more advanced nail art, but we wanted to start off with something more simple. So if you have any suggestions, or if there's anything you guys want to see, please chat right beside on your right hand side. You can ask questions, but feel free to give us some ideas on what you guys want to see. So in regards to, again, Fanair Cosmetics, if you guys do not know about Fanair Cosmetics, they're the ones that own the Gelous brand, and they manufacture all products for the nail industry, for the professional nail industry only. So go have a look at their website. Again, it's www.fanair, and that's Fanair Cosmetics. And I think you've seen it in the video. It has a watermark on your left hand side if you're not sure how to spell it, because it is in French, Queus. And that's pretty much it. So that's it for me today for the striping tape, and look forward to having a new video with the stones. I'll be putting that together in a little while for you guys, hopefully maybe for next week. So thank you for tuning in, and again, this is Taylor from the Academy.